Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's just dive right in here. We all know you're a Bengals fan, and you're so Joe Burrow's your favorite person in the world. We know that he's your BFF. You got a
I
little
wish.
bobblehead of Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase right there on your desk. Yeah,
That,
and you're
that
just
looks a
like,
little
let's
weird.
go Bengals. Yeah. But there are some other teams that could make some noise in this division. I mean, we all know that you touched base on the Watson issue and the Browns and that whole predicament. But what about the Bengals? I mean, not the Bengals, but the Steelers and the Ravens. Are they teams to be reckoned with, or are we afraid of them as a Bengals fans? Where are we at?
Well, let's just go current odds. Ravens,
Okay.
and this is as of August 1st, Ravens plus 165, Bengals plus 210, Browns plus 230. And that's after the news of, so that odds have
Yeah.
come way down to plus from, I think it was plus 320 to plus 230. And then the Steelers at plus 1,000. So I was a little shocked when I looked at this that the Ravens were favored because the
Okay.
win totals are, I think, about the same.
Yeah.
So to me, I was a little shocked, and I'm a little bullish on the Bengals, but the Ravens I actually had as the under in that because I just think their defense was suspect. So yes, they were injured on offense. They were injured all over the place, but so was a lot of these teams in the NFL. And then you have the Watson. If he's going to miss at least 6 games, and I got to think the NFL is going to appeal and try to get 8 or 10. But either way, this is a brutal schedule. I wouldn't talk anybody off the Steelers at 10-1 at that plus 1,000 number because, I mean, you have a Hall of Fame coach that has never not had a winning season, at least 500 above in every season. I just think he's never had a losing season, I guess is what you need to say. But I think they're going to get 9 or 10 wins. I think the Bengals are going to be over in that 10 to 11 game range. So I would probably place my money on the Bengals because I think it's a proven what Joe Burrow, Chase, those trio of receivers that's led by Chase, of course, are amazing. Now you add an improved offensive line, and Joe Burrow's not going to be running for his life, and they're going to be able to run the ball with that offensive line. So to me, I think you take the Bengals here at that price. But I wouldn't talk anybody off of the other 3 teams. The teams I like the most would be the Steelers at that plus 1,000. Not saying they're going to be like world beaters, but what if
Right.
with injuries in the league, what if Joe Burrow goes down for a few games and all of a sudden then the Bengals are that last week fighting for the
And
division win?
I will say this: I think Mitch Trubisky is
Yep.
gonna obviously, a fresh start, new regime, all that. I think he got a little bit of a raw deal in Chicago,
For
and I
sure.
think they can obviously run the ball in that backfield. Najee Harris, one of my favorite running backs,
Yep.
and I think with that defense, there's value on the Steelers for sure
At
to
that
come
number.
out of
At
that
that number.
division.
Like if they were
Yeah,
at 3
at
to
that
1,
number.
at 3 to 1, you wouldn't put your money on them because
No.
it's not worth the risk. But at 10 to 1, you're telling me you have a running quarterback in Lamar Jackson that's always banged up. He's probably going to be banged up this year.
Yeah.
You have Joe Burrow, which missed 3/4 of his season, his rookie season with a knee injury. And yeah, he was awesome last year. But say he gets a little banged up. The Bengals aren't deep at quarterback. And
No.
then Deshaun Watson's going to miss, let's just say minimum 6 games, maybe 8 or 10, maybe
Right.
more. Who knows? I just think there's an upside on the Steelers. But if outside of the Steelers, if you want to take a shot on them, I think the Bengals are the proven commodity because the Bengals improved their offensive line, which was the big issue that really they had to overcome to even get to the Super Bowl. And then you have a Joe Burrow that is just like his confidence level, it just keeps growing. And that belief, I think, is, it shows up on not just their offense, it shows up on their defense as well. When you have Tom Brady playing for you, when you have Aaron Rodgers, it's like your defense is like, hey, we don't have to be perfect anymore. All we have to do is just keep teams under 25, and we feel like we have the guy that's going to get us the other
We got
points.
a shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't hate it there at all. So I'm going to put this up here for you. The Bengals plus 210 to win that AFC North division. Tell us what you got over going on at Picks and Parlays .net and all that.
Well,
we got going on for you?
This time of year, we've got the early bird NFL and college football passes up. I believe they're around $500 each, or you can purchase the all football pass through the Super Bowl. Will include preseason football as well. So make sure you get in on that. I think it's like $7.99 or something like that. So make sure you get on that. But if you just want my best bet every day and you want to follow my free picks every day, I do a live show every day with 5 free picks. and then I deal on my best bet every day. So if you follow that, you'll get that every day. And hey, who doesn't like 5 free picks every day? And, I know some people don't love Major League Baseball, but it's not the same. I love baseball. I'm not watching every game. I do watch several a night, but it's one of those things. I love to make money. And I think this is the time of year between now and the trade deadline is my favorite time in Major League Baseball, because I think that's when you still can get some really nice underdogs and really nice plus money plays. After the trade deadline, it's a much tougher spot because obviously the teams that are bad get worse.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, Craig, I appreciate you stopping by, Mr. Trapp, giving us the Bengals at plus 210 plus money. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. We're gonna switch gears here and talk some other win totals, but I appreciate you stopping by. We will see you on the flip side, and I'm gonna kick you on out, and we're gonna bring in Tim Earl to talk some Minnesota Vikings. So stick around, people. Appreciate you. All right, Craig, we'll see you later.